Hello and welcome to Banners of Ruin, a new deck builder that comes out today and has some quite Slay the Spire-esque elements, a game that I'm very much into. So I thought we'd give it a look right now, and we're going to start a new game. I have actually played through the campaign entirely at this stage, but there's a lot of replayability, so yeah, we've still got quite a bit to experience here, so let's start a new campaign. I'm not going to do the tutorial again, but I will be explaining things as I go along as best as I can. So, you start off with two characters on the default build, which is a mouse and a big bear. In this case, Islington and Dannington. Their names do change. And instead of the Slay the Spire model of 3 different paths going forward, you just get cards to choose from each time. So, we've got a helping hand, which will offer us provisions. We could enter combat straight away, seems a bit of a silly idea. Or we can just gain 250 florins, which will be used for buying cards in the future or hiring extra party members. I'm going to go with the gift for now. I am going to try and treat this more as a Let's Play kind of style, but when I can explain things, I'll try my best to. And, yeah, now we're getting blocked into combat. We're going to have a fight. In the Forgotten Tunnel, you emerge from the black and find yourself in one of the guard bunks. Where the devils did you come from? You can't be here. Well, it seems as though we can, and what are you going to do about it, guys? So as you can see, a lot of cards to play, and these cards are for both characters. You don't get a separate set of cards for each of them. Sometimes you get unique abilities, but for the most part you have to choose which character you're using which card with. And we're going to try and whittle down the malicious spearman. Also, we're going to see what's happening. So he's attacking the bear, mouse, bear. Bear is actually going to need some guard in order to not get hit. Although we could take out the little mouse this turn. Right, I don't think anyone's going to get hit now. There's no point in drawing the card because we wouldn't be able to play it anyway. So let's just move on to the next turn. One of the things I absolutely love about this game is the art style, with all the animals fighting each other. Really cool. Right, what do we need? They're both attacking the mouse. We can't kill them both. But the mouse can take cover and gain 10 block. Now, block obviously works like armor, and they go through that before health. So, perfect. Then I guess we'll go for this guy. Oh, that's a shame. That was 50-50. Might as well apply block to the bear, even though there's no point. We're going to block all the damage here. Now, what you can do, since both of these enemies are going for the mouse, is you can move the mouse out of the way. Quite different from Slay the Spire. And now both enemies will just miss. Pretty nice. Pretty nice little change up there. Now, we do have a hatchet here, which if it breaks the armor, will gain extra benefits. And the charge in this system just adds on to attacks with rush, so we'll get 3 attacks per charge this time instead of 1, and finish off the opponent. Perfect. The mouse is going to get attacked again, but I don't think it really matters. See if we can get anything to attack this guy this turn. Oh, it was just gain. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. That's what we're going to learn throughout this playthrough, that I am dumb. I thought that drew a card, it just discarded a card. Oh no, we totally can finish this, because the bear has the great sword. And then we can finish off with a strike. Perfect. One thing I have noticed about this game, by the way, is tell me that victory noise isn't lifted straight from Hand of Fate. Or Hand of Fate 2, anyway. Swear to God. Anyway. And if you win as well, which you have to, because otherwise you, that's game over. You get to pick a card. And we're going to go with tight formation here. Block is very handy early on to stop your party members dying. And now we're going to enter the city. You open the hatch and enter the city. And we are met with combat immediately, because of course we are. Not a problem at this stage. Very similar, in fact weaker fight than the last one. See who they're attacking. Mouse, mouse, bear. They will break through on both of them if I'm not careful, so... In fact, we're going to give the bear massive, massive shields, but that is his entire turn. I maybe should have done that the other way around. Because I don't think I can apply that to myself. To target ally. I don't know. Oh, I totally can. Sweet. I've never tried that before. Right, I don't think any armor's going to get broken. We'll discard this because we might as well. And then we've got a bit of momentum for next turn if necessary. Now, just quickly while these enemies are attacking as well, each turn you get stamina back, which is the yellow number at the bottom here, but you don't get will back, which is for, like, super powerful attacks. Early on, you probably won't get too many of those anyway. So we're just going to take out this guy entirely, and then we've got one at the mouse, one at the bear. It shouldn't matter. I should probably start using their names as well. One at Islington and one at Dannington. We'll block up with both of them either way, and guard up further with the mouse. Block isn't removed at the end of every turn, so we can really tank up early on and just hit them for free later. Can we break through? Yes, we can. Not a great deal of point, especially seeing as this will kill them both no matter what. Very nice. And we'll draw 2 cards. Sweet. So in front of us we have Quick Thinking, Courage, or Execute. Quick Thinking will get us a level up, probably pretty good. Courage, a chance to improve. Interesting. Or we can decide to execute the mouse. I'm just going to go for the level up. Seems a fairly obvious thing. Quick Thinking. Some guards approach. You need to act quickly. Who do you counsel? I asked the massive bear. Dannington, what would you do? With Dannington's advice, you narrowly avoid an open combat. They seem proud of their achievement, acknowledging their quick wits, and get a level up. Now, the level up system is pretty cool, actually. So you manage to get either a stamina or a will. Early on, we're just going to go with the stamina. And then you get some equipment, effectively, in the form of cards. Or talents, in this case, anyway. I'm just going to take a second to read these. Natural selection: if the target opponent has more health than the active character, draw a card. Pick any card from your draw pile and place it at the top of your pile. We're going to go with that. Later on, you can get passive abilities as well as you level up more, which are super powerful. Now, we do have a heavy patrol coming. We're going to probably want to avoid that combat. It's going to be pretty difficult at this stage. We can hide, or we can get a quick round and heal up. There is no point in healing up, but there's no point in not healing up. So, let's do it. And now combat has revealed, and we'll just go for the simple combat. I'm hoping to get some more party members pretty quickly. This is a slightly more difficult fight, although one party member has at least leveled up now. They are all going for him, unfortunately. Do we have any way of moving him or blocking? Absolutely not. You can get very much screwed on the cards in this one. What does that do? Preparation, the start of your turn, draw an additional. Okay. Let's draw and see if we can get some block for him at least. We can. Oh, we can't because it's specific to him because he's got the round shield. That is a shame. Well, I guess we're just going to absolutely thwap him with a greatsword then. And see if we can take out at least one before they hit. And when I say at least one, I think it's going to be only one. Because what else can we do? Well, we can deal 6 damage to him and then another 5 if I want to, which we're probably going to. Dannington is going to take a hit here, but there's absolutely nothing I could have done about that, so it's a shame. Down to 22 health. Do draw an extra card this time. We can absolutely get rid of this guy, but we do also need to armor up with Dannington. How to do this best? In fact, it's probably best if we just move him. So now this enemy will miss, and this one will hit armor. Perfect. We can set this guy to bleed as well, which will tick down at the start of each turn, but does 4 damage for now. And that will bypass armor on its own as well. Let's see. Might as well just finish this guy off. And move on to the next turn. But even if I do nothing to this thug, he'll die anyway. He's got enough bleeding on him. But where's the fun in that? And Islington's leveled up as well. Again, we're going to go for stamina for the time being, and bleed is actually fantastic, and since it doesn't cost any will either, that's actually a real nice card. We're going to go with that one. Poisonous in this game works in a very similar way, but poisonous is blocked by armor. So bleed seems more powerful, although it is a lot more difficult to apply. And by the way, for more detailed thoughts on this game, I am doing a proper look into it on my main channel. So, yeah, maybe go and look there. But for now, we are going to enter another combat. Because why not? We might as well gain the experience. Dannington and Islington are going to become fine warriors at this rate. We're also going to try and take down the Enforcer nice and early. But again, we really need some block cards for Dannington or he won't survive. We can at least spawn Take Cover, which we can apply to him. Which is going to negate some of the damage. In fact, all of it. I think we're good. And since his weapon does more damage, we're going to use Sharpened Steel with him. Set a bleed on this beaver over here. Let's draw a card. Got no mercy. Let's draw some more. Ah, interesting. Now we get more block. Do I need to use it, though? Probably not. So the Enforcer's dead anyway. So let's just start work on the other Enforcer. Yeah, I think by the skin of our teeth, we avoid any damage there. Dannington still does need to heal up at some stage, though. Still damage from the last fight, and he's going to take both hits here, which is a real shame. Let's make him attack first and then really block up. In fact, we could just move him if we really want to. I don't know if that still might be the best strategy here. Probably is. Get an attack off and then just move him over this side. Then both enemies should miss, really. We'll discard because we can. Right then, so we can actually break armor with this hatchet to give us some charge. And we can actually apply bleeding as well. Now I believe this talent card is specific to Islington, so if I use Dannington, yeah, it won't let me use it. Is there any point? Yeah, let's use it on this guy for now. On the big guy. Now they are both attacking Islington, which is slightly worrying, so we're just going to armor up a little bit and go for the strike on the Enforcer. Trying not to take any more damage. There's no point, although that 4 bleed is going to be nasty. That is going to be 4 off his HP entirely. That's a real shame. Also, this guy had charge and this guy had charge, so yeah, we did actually lose some HP there. Not great. See if we can draw some more cards and see what we get. The Great Sword is fantastic in this scenario. Should allow us to kill off both enemies straight away. Perfect. And we'll just take... let's have a look. Let's take Protection and hope that we can get someone to armor up massively, because in that way we only need one to armor and then we can equal it with our other character. Now then, we come across another combat, a Knife Merchant where we can buy cards, or an option to hide. We're going to go and see if we can buy some cards. They don't tend to be very good at these places. There's only 4 options. But... and I'm tempted to leave without, because the more money we have, the more we can hire. The more new party members, so we're just going to leave that for now. Ah, search party are after us. Well, looks like we're going to have to go into another fight. Let's have a look. Probably going to go for the Enforcer first. These two are doing attacks to the entire row. We're going to have to guard up with Dannington, since he's got low block to start with anyway. You can get armor in this game, which applies a lot more block at the start, and that is fantastic, but for the time being... Oh, and I picked the wrong card. No, I didn't, no. That was the one I wanted. There's no way to go back once you've selected a card either, so if you do make a mistake, well, that's kind of it. You're screwed. Do you have a hatchet now as well? Ah, perfect, actually. So we can use the hatchet on this guy, which will then give us charge, and then the rush does more damage. Perfect. We are unfortunately out of points now, though, and I think we are going to take some actual damage here. Ooh, Dannington is not looking great. Fortunately, all the enemies seem to be ignoring him now. Perhaps not so good news for Islington, but still. Let's use that great sword ability. Take out one of the enforcers. No mercy. And we'll use second wind on you. We can take out one more, but we're still going to take a pretty hefty hit. There's nothing I can do about it, though. Yeah. We're going to take how much damage here, then? 8, I think. Yeah. 4 blocked by the armor, so 8 in total there. And who are you going for? You're going for Dannington. So if we're blocking you up, it needs to be with him. But we'll see for now. In fact, we can do a full block with Dannington. We can just sort that out. I'm going to go for another guard just to be safe, but I didn't think we needed to. And we'll draw some cards, which will get discarded, but we'll draw another one next turn, so perfect. Apply some more bleed. We should be able to finish him off now. Yeah, no problem. I don't think. Maybe. I don't have any more attacks, do I? That's a real shame. See if I draw one, I do. Perfect. It wouldn't have mattered. He'd have bled to death anyway, but I just wanted to be sure. Just wanted to be safe. So we can deal 6 damage if active character is in the back. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. So if we move a character to the back row, then everyone in the front will get 6 armor when we use that. I'll take that, sure. I've got fight or flight now. Gonna be flight at this stage if I do it. Tell you what, let's hide for a little bit. We're not looking so good on the old health here. Haha, and we're not going for those heavy patrols either. It's been a little bit of a tough start. Sometimes you get a nice easy first few rounds, and sometimes you get this. We could absolutely lose a character very early on here. Now, if you only lose one, you can continue, so... Yay, I guess? Right, who are you all attacking? So, he's going for Dannington, he's going for both, and he's going for Islington. Now, only one of these ranks will attack at a time as well. The archer will not attack this turn. Okay, we're gonna draw a card. Draw some more cards. And then armor up. We can probably take out the malicious spearman first. And then armor up, I guess. Although we can do another thing as well. Let's keep whittling him down. How much damage did we do there? I don't know. I can't be sure that that would take him out, so... It shouldn't do. It just seemed like we did more than 5 damage there. I don't know if I missed something. Maybe because we had charge, but I didn't think that should affect it. So he's only going to go for Dannington, but we will block up anyway with him. Just to be on the safe side. And then we'll set bleed on the main guy because it'll have the most effect. I really wish I hadn't got this card now. It's a very useful card. I can't use it now, though. What I can do is move Dannington over here. And archers apparently don't miss. I didn't know that before. Interesting. See if we can place a card on the top for next turn. Give us Sharpened Steel. I have played about 4 or 5 hours of this game already. Apparently I've never tried to dodge an archer before. Very weird that. I probably should have. Right, who are you all going for? Mainly Islington. So, let's just keep applying bleed to this guy. Dannington was low on stamina there. Protection seems the best thing to do. Just armor up for this one. Unfortunately, those malicious spearmen are going to armor up as well. And Islington is bleeding now. It's not a major bleed, though. We should be okay. What to do? Haven't got amazing cards at this stage, unfortunately. Keep putting more block on, I guess. There really isn't much to do here, is there? I might as well just keep hitting. Now, if you have to discard a card from one of your cards at the end of the turn, you've got none to discard, you just get the benefit, and you don't even have to discard a card, so... top notch. I'm not sure if you kept up with that in any way. I said discard and card about 14 times in the same sentence. My god. Let's apply that to Dannington. Dannington can draw a card. And then we'll move Islington out of the way, and we'll just hit this guy once and this guy once. That means that the City Guardsman will die next turn from his bleed. And then we only really need to worry about the Archer and the guy at the front. Let's take out the Malicious Spearman first, if we can. We've got a hatchet, so we're going to break through the armor and apply a bleed to the Spearman. That's all we've got. Let's see. Haven't got amazing cards here. That rush is very helpful, though. Yeah, because now the Spearman will die before he gets a go, and we can just focus on the back line. Which, in fact, we can take out. GG. Perfect. Get some gold and another card. Focus fire. Whenever the opponent is attacked, apply 1 Overwhelm, dealing more damage. But we're going to take Shrapnel for now, I think. And Dannington has leveled up. Very nice. I think Stamina is still the way to go at this early stage, and we're going to get a passive, which is pretty awesome. So we can either have Noxious, which applies... all bleed applied to this character is converted to poison instead. Now, that may not sound amazing, but as I said earlier, poison doesn't go through armor, so it can absolutely save a character's life. Pretty good. We can have Inspiration. Everyone on this character's rank starts combat with 1 Vigor. And, or we could have Pestilent. On turn 9, double the stacks of poison applied on all opponents. That's not bad. There's better ones than these. There's one called Toxic, I think. I'm going to go with Noxious, though. Toxic I like a lot. Any time that a character takes damage, he applies poison to the guy who hit him, I think. Which is pretty awesome. Ooh, this looks like a big fight. I was going to say I might end the video relatively soon anyway. I just wanted this to be a real quick gameplay showcase. But we may die here, so any choice I had in the matter was taken out of my hands on that basis. Let's go with a Great Sword Swing. And then I guess... who are you hitting? Ooh, yeah, we'll guard up, sure. That seems like a good idea. You have another strike. We can take out 1, actually, which is probably not a bad idea, so... just to save us a hit. I don't think they're going to get through the armor now, which is ideal. We might come out of this one alright, I'm not 100% sure. What we can do... Unfortunately, any attack that we do have would break armor anyway, because otherwise we could use shrapnel. It'd be an amazing attack. But we're just going to use the hatchet to get through this bowman's armor instead. And then I guess we're going to armor up, because we really need to. Take out a spearman. And then I guess just do 5 damage to the enforcer. Not the best use of shrapnel there, but not awful. Let's see. So Islington is very low health now, unfortunately. And he's the one who's going to get hit if I'm not very, very careful. So let's draw some cards. We can stop him getting hit entirely at this stage. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. What I want to do, though, is kill this guy off this turn. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Also, we can't quite stop him getting hit as easily as I wanted, but we'll move him out here. There we go. So now the enforcer will miss. We can just do damage. And armor up, I guess, with Islington. We could instead rush and kill. I guess that's probably a better idea. Yeah, because he'll die of his bleed now. Right, so both archers are going to go for Islington, and we need to be very, very careful with that. So we're going to do all our damage for the time being with Dannington. And Islington is mainly going to be focused on guarding himself. Like so. Now, there's no point in not using No Mercy, but this guy is dead anyway, so that kind of sucks. We will break through this guy's armor, though. Perfect. Use No Mercy, because we might as well. And then rearguard. Not that it makes any difference, but hey. Yes, meant to click end turn there. That was my bad. We should be able to finish this very, very easily now, so yeah. Alright, not a bad fight. Islington's leveled up. We do need to get somewhere to heal as a matter of urgency, though. We'll pick our cards. Let's see. Probably still the stamina for the time being. And there's the toxic that I was talking about earlier. Whenever the character receives damage, the attacker gains a poison, and that's super useful. We've also got Cold-Blooded. Whenever this character ruins a card, which we haven't seen yet, they gain 5 charge. Not amazing. Or whenever this is Bloodthirsty, by the way. Whenever this character kills an enemy with an attack, their maximum vitality is increased by 3. That's actually pretty good. I am going to go with the Toxic, though, because that's the one I know is good. Now what we do need is to heal this damn party, so a quick round sounds like a good idea. Got another chance to heal if I want to. Probably not much point at the moment. We'll help the merchant in trouble instead. So, you see a merchant during a shakedown with some thugs. There doesn't seem to be any guards around. We will... gold or cards, gold or cards. Let's go with the cards. Let's be the good guys. You approach the scene and address the thugs, brandishing your steel. If you're looking for trouble, you've found it. It doesn't take them long to excuse themselves. Thank you, strangers. I'd never seen those brutes before. Where are those sodding guards when you need them? Tell me about it. Please, take something from my wares. No, there's no need to thank us. No, we'll definitely take it. So... Sure, removing bleed is actually very, very handy. And I guess we'll take a chance to heal again. I don't see much point in going into another combat. So, a Blackfoot weasel brandishes his arsenal of foul-looking concoctions under his cloak. These beauties are for some Ender gold cloaks, but it looks like you could use some of this. For the pain, that is. He hands you a familiar-looking bottle, carefully armoured with a fine-crafted leather. It's my last bottle. So we can choose one to heal. Dannington seems to take more of a hit than Islington. They seem to go for him, so let's offer it to him. It tastes foul enough that you wonder if he really did just poison you. Offering thanks, you look up to find him already vanished. Thanks, Blackfoot contact. Very helpful. What we need is a chance to hire some more to the party, though. Let's go for the combat. Let's see. We'll probably go for the middle one first, because he's the lowest health. Dannington probably needs to armor up as well. So let's make sure we do that. Apply some more bleed over here. And let's see. We'll give Dannington another 5 armor, because he is going to take a hit no matter what, but he is full health at this stage, so it's not too much of a problem. In fact, is he going to take a hit now? Now that we've got one of them dead from bleed, I don't think he is. Perfect. Could have done with having that great sword earlier on just to hit the entire rank of enemies, but not too bad. And as you can see, the guy who hit, I think it's Islington, now has a poison applied to him. And, you know, for the sake of it, let's break through your armor now that you're poisoned. And hey, we'll gain some cards as well. And yeah, Dannington needs armor badly because they're both going for him, I believe. Not much else we can do with Islington this turn. Guess we'll just keep hitting. We should come out of this fight in not too bad shape, though. They love going for Dannington, sure. I mean, I can see why. If you were picking a target to hit, the bigger one's probably going to be easier, right? But, not cool, guys. And that's why I'm going to have to kill you. Although we are going to also move Dannington out of the way so they both miss. And if we finish that guy like that, he's got 2 poison, we're all good. Let's see if we put a card on top. Shrapnel, sure. We're actually not going to break the armor with it, or it's unlikely. But it's probably still the best card we had an option of there. In fact, we can, because we can strike once and then use the shrapnel. See, if you break the armor with the shrapnel, it is insanely powerful. Gain some cards. Oh, out comes the greatsword again, the moment I don't want it. Perfect, perfect. Love it when that happens. Well, we can't kill him this turn, but I don't think he's going to do any damage. He does have a poison attached to him now as well. But who cares? Let's see. Experience Strike. Deal 5 damage each time you play this card in combat. Gain plus 5 damage. If unplayed during cleanup, damage is reset. Yeah, we'll take that, sure. Why the hell not? Where are all my friends? Let's discard these cards. Heavy Patrol doesn't appeal to me right now. We need new friendlies. We're going to go down the higher lane as well. Perfect. Here we go. Into the tavern. To hire some new friends. So as you can see here, we're gonna have a minimum cost of 450 florins. We do have 1200. The numbers here mean the level, so that's why this guy costs more, because he's a level 4. Could we do both? No, we couldn't. Quick math, so we're just gonna hire the 2/2s. And we're gonna get a beaver called Cartwright the Hammer. That's pretty cool. And we're gonna get a weasel, I believe they are, called Denver the Hammer. Look, We've already got a hammer. You know what? You know what? I'll take you anyway. I'll take you anyway. 2 hammers are always better than 1. And now we can enter the hideout. A safe house for you and your fellow loyalists. Slip through here into the next street. But can we? No! I think you'll find it is a trap. An elite combat. As you can see now, we have 2 more characters, and we should be okay on that basis, but we'll see. They very rarely attack the back row of enemies unless it's through the front row as well, so we can do some dumb stuff with the back row. They are all attacking Dannington again, but we can move him. Now, I think if I move him, their attacks are now going on to Denver, which is a bit of a shame, because we haven't got anyone in the front row. So, yeah, he's going to get hit pretty damn hard. There's nothing I can do about it at this stage. I should have done something earlier. But hey, you live, you learn. He's brand new. Nobody's formed any attachment to him, so who cares? I'm just going to hit this guy as much as possible to apply as much poison as possible. I don't think Denver's going to die this turn, but he is not in good shape. Yeah, 18 health left and 2 poison. Not good. Nobody is going for him this turn, though, so at least there's that. Let's have him draw some more cards for us. Why the hell not? Since both of these are attacking the entire row, it's good to armor up Cartwright. Probably Islington himself again. We absolutely cannot take out this guy just yet, but still. Ooh, would have been great to use that there, but we'll use it on Dannington instead. Because adjacent doesn't just mean to the sides in this game, it means backwards as well, or forwards. Let's armor up Denver. Right, so the Billman will die next turn no matter what. And Toxic is coming in here very handy. Right, so we don't have to worry about this guy. Where are you 2 attacking? You're not attacking at all, and you're attacking Islington. Ah, the Billman will not die. Because he armored up. So let's use the notched sword on him. And then finish him off with the hatchet. We do need Islington to armor up, so let's just make sure we do that. And then we can use the heavy shield that Denver has. Oh, we can't actually because I don't have enough stamina left anymore. But that is a character-specific ability. Alright, we're not going to want to attack the big bear this turn because he has retaliate, so whenever he receives damage, he'll damage us back. Not the best plan. We can at least heal this row a little bit, which is fantastic. There we go. Dannington is actually going to hit him here. Just makes sense to use the great sword. But we will give him some armor back because he's about to be hit again. However, we'll hit the Billman for double damage and discard nothing, sure. This is going to hurt a little bit, though. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so Billman's attacking both the front row and the sledge guy is going right for the back for Denver. Not very nice. Especially seeing as he can't move. yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I can give him another 5 armor, but I don't think there's any point. He's not going to take 5 hit anyway. We'll give it to Dannington, sorry. Just to make sure. And that guy is now dead. And we'll improvise, and we'll get Nefarious next turn. Apply some bleed to the sledge guy as well. He's already got poison. Bit of bleed wouldn't hurt. Only 1 enemy remaining. I just don't want to lose anyone now. Fortunately, he's not going after Denver, so he should be okay. Just provide a rear guard. We'll armor up on this row, sure. Apply some bleed. Get some more cards out. Is there any reason for Dannington to get protection? Not really, but hey. What we can do now is get shrapnel off. Perfect. It's not going to be the quickest fight from this point, but I hope not to take any more damage. Oh, having said that, he had charge, and I didn't realise that. Bit of a shame. Who are you attacking this turn? Islington, we should be okay. Give me some more cards, please. The notched sword is going to be handy. Just need to do as much damage as possible. And then we can improvise and see what we draw. The Great Sword should be enough to finish this fight. Don't think we're going to lose anyone here. Looks good. Great Sword, and there we go. Nice amount of gold. A card, which we're going to take Akimbo and see if we can get a character who dual wields weapons, because that is super powerful if we can. And some equipment. So, Dannington this entire time has had light armor on. No longer, my friend, have some heavy armor. And instead of, what did he get, 8 before? Now you'll get 24 at the start of combat. 6 he used to get. That sucks. Now, Cartwright has superior light armor, which is 10. We can give him medium, which is 14. Superior light and medium. Let's give it to Denver. One of the things I wish the armor had more of was other effects just than block, but for the time being, basically, most of the time you're going to just want people to have the heaviest armor possible. So, there we go. And we'll move on. After having escaped our hideout, we get to choose. We can heal the party entirely, which is a bit of a wuss move. We can level up a character, or we can gain 1,000 florins. I'm going to go with the florins. Some nice money so that we have some options later on, but for the time being, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to know my full thoughts on this game, go over to the Gaming Guide channel. I will have them all up on there. If at the time you're watching this, it will be up there, so, you know, just nudging you in that direction. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that nonsense. I've been Nathan, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.